Hi. Our next topic has to do again with our place value chart as a model, and we're going to be using it to add and subtract decimals. And we're going to use the place value chart to really model for kids what's going on when we carry and when we borrow. Two things that kids learn to do, but they don't really know why they're doing it. And so we're going to help them know why, and then we're going to use the standard algorithm later so that they can just write the numbers down and do it. So first, let me show you how we're using the chart to explain the concept so they really understand it. Here are two problems. I'm going to start with the addition problem, 74 hundredths plus 1 and 59 hundredths. And what we do is we model what each of those means. So that's, there's 0 ones, so I put nothing in the ones place. There are 7 tenths, so I put 7 dots there, and I'm deliberately organizing them into groups of 5 here, because that's going to help me later to really figure things out. It also builds number sense for kids as they do this, because they can count by 5s instead of counting 1 by 1. And there are 4 hundredths. To that, I'm going to add 1 and 59 hundredths. So I'm going to put 1 here. I'm going to put 5 in the tenths place. 2, 3, 4, 5. And 9 in the hundredths place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now it's simple to add them together. And what I'm looking for are groups of 10. So when I put these together, I see that there are 4 here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I want to group all those together. And I'm going to cross those out and add that one over there. Because when it's a 10, it moves over one place to the left. That leaves me 3 in the hundredths place. Now I'm going to count up my tenths. 1, 2, there's 7. 5 and 2 is 7. 8, 9, 10. I'm going to group all those together. And I'm going to cross those out and put 1 over here. Now I've got 1, 2, 3 of those left, the tenths place there. Put my decimal in. And now I'm adding up my 1s, and I have 2. And that is the business of carrying. When we get a group of 10, we're moving it over a place. And when kids use this as a model for a while, they start to really understand what they're doing. When they do the algorithm, four plus 9 is 13. We carry that 1, but the 1 really means there were 10 hundredths. 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 1 is 13. There's our 13 tenths. 10 of them got moved over to the ones place. And there's the 2. Next, we have subtraction. Again, when we subtract, we always talk about borrowing because we don't have enough in a certain place. And using the place value chart can help kids to really understand what they're doing when they borrow. So I'm going to start by modeling the number 2 and 4 hundredths. 2 and 4 hundredths. There are no tenths. And now from that, I'm going to subtract 1 and 89 hundredths. Now we're going to start here with the hundredths place, and I'm going to subtract 9 from the hundredths place. But as you can see, there aren't enough hundredths to do that. So I would normally want to borrow from the tenths place, but there are no tenths for me to borrow either. So I must come over here to the ones place, and I'm going to cross that out. And for that, I'm drawing that arrow to show that I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tenths. 10 tenths and that 1 are equal. I've just made an even exchange. Now I have some tenths that I can borrow from to give me some more hundredths. So I'm going to cross out one of these. And for that, I give myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hundredths. Now what I would like to do is just model real quickly, or show what that means on the algorithm. The sort of standard way that we do that. Before I go further, here's what I've done so far. This you may recognize. 4 minus 9, can't do it, I don't have enough. I go to borrow from the 0, don't have anything, so I borrow from the 2. Leaves me 1 in the ones place. That gives me 10 more tenths. That's what I did here. Now I'm going to borrow from that 10 tenths, leaving me 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And give myself 10 hundredths for that. When we put that little 1 in front of the 4, it makes 14 hundredths, or 10 plus 4. That's what I've got left there. Now I can do the subtraction. I take away 9 from here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leaving me 5 left. 14 minus 9 is 5. I've got 9 here, and I got to take away 8 tenths. 9 minus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leaves me 1 tenth. 9 minus 8 is 1. And I've got 1, 1 here, and I'm supposed to take away 1. I got nothing left. That leaves me with 15 hundredths.